式守さんって全然怒らないよね。
それ、今言います。
ごめん。ありがとう。
いえ。
Romance is perhaps one of the most popular anime genres that focuses on the intimate relationship between two or more characters. And I know, we all love watching some good romance drama. But what are the best romance anime of 2022? Well, find out in this video. See what I did there?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
That sounded way cooler in my mind. So, without wasting any time, I present to you Top 10 Best Romance Anime of 2022. Coming in at number 10, we have Love of Kill. Chateau is a bounty hunter who can't remember her past. Sun Rang Ha is a professional hitman who seems to be obsessed with her. He begins following her everywhere and attempts to leverage information he has in order to go on a date with her. It seems like Rang Ha might know more about Chateau than she knows about herself. Now you might ask, wait, a love story between two assassins?
Nani?
Yes, my weeb friends, you heard it right.
Oh my God! No!
Wait. Before you get all hyped up, I should clear this. If you're after something heavily romantic, you probably won't find it in Love of Kill.
What?
Now you might ask again, honest, do you even call this a romance anime? Yeah, actually you can. But this is anime adapted from manga, and even the manga hasn't reached the romance part yet. So, we'll have to wait for that. However, if you're into bounty hunters and the underworld with a foreshadowing romance, give this one a chance. Also, the series ended on a cliffhanger, so if a second season is ever released, I would gladly sign up just to see what happens. Coming in at number 9, we have Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie. The anime follows Azumi and his girlfriend, Shikamori. Azumi is a pretty average high schooler, aside from being extraordinarily unlucky. His girlfriend Shikamori is gorgeous and sweet, and the two obviously adore each other. But there's one small issue. She worries that she's seen more as cool than cute, as she frequently ends up saving her boyfriend from various incidents. I know, this was one of the most overhyped anime of the spring season and they somehow weren't able to deliver the experience. However, it's refreshing to see a series follow a couple who are already in a relationship rather than a couple getting together. The characters are kind of the weak point of this anime as they feel a little bland, but hey, that doesn't mean it's a bad show. Overall, Shikamori's not just a cutie. Despite its flaws, it's a fun anime and can bring some pure joy to your life. Which, let's be honest, we all need right now. At least me.
これそんなに好きなのか。
いやもう好きなんて言葉じゃくくれないよ。漫画家目指したのこれがきっかけだからね。時は私の嫁、男キャラだけど嫁。
Coming in at number 8, we have Date a Live. In this story, we follow the exploits of the male protagonist, Shido Itsuka, and a whole bunch of alien spirit things who look oddly like cute anime girls. These spirit things have come down to Earth and can cause all kinds of destruction if left unchecked. Enter Itsuka, who discovers that he has the capability to stop the destruction by winning the trust of these spirit girl things, and then kissing them. Typical harem plot. Anyway, so Date to Live is a bit of a mystery to me. I've never seen a show that was both bolstered and undermined by its concept. It went from interesting to enjoyable to disappointing, and then all the way back to enjoyable. And for the most part, I had no idea why. It may appear to be generic harem junk from the mid-2010s, but it's much more than that. It isn't perfect, it falls short in a handful of areas, but Date to Live is still a very good show with a lot of heart and a lot of skin.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay?
Well, forget about the last part. Coming in at number 7, we have Science Fell in Love, so I tried to prove it. Now here are some questions for everyone. What's the ideal setting for a first kiss? What makes for the perfect present? What is the appropriate heart rate to indicate the existence of romance? Too difficult? Well, these are the types of questions Shinya and Ayami are determined to answer. They discover that there is a scientific explanation for love, allowing them to both realize that they had been in love with each other all along. Now, potentially the best, or worst, part of this series is its use of science. However, the science used is far superior to that of other anime. Now you might ask, honestly, is it enjoyable? Yeah, but the jokes may get old after a while. Overall, this is a fun comedy with a glimmer of romance, but don't expect it to be taken seriously anytime soon.
ごめんなさい。私がいけないの。しばらく顔出せなかったし、学校がテスト期間だったなんて言い訳にもならないよね。なら言わなくてもいいよね。何言ってんだろうね、私。そりゃあなたも私のことなんか忘れちゃうよね。私なんて生きてる価値ないよね。ほんとどうしようもないよね。
いただきます。めっちゃいただきますから。
Coming in at number 6, we have Engage Kiss. Engage Kiss is a slapstick romantic comedy of 3 people in a slightly unusual relationship that takes place on an artificial island in the Pacific Ocean. Shu, a young man who owns and operates a small business in the area, leads a meager life due to his reckless spending. Kisara, a girl who visits Shu's office and home because she is constantly concerned about him. Ayano, Shu's ex-girlfriend and a senior colleague at the corporation he had previously worked for, is also worried about him.
Yeah, boy.
Sheesh! Why doesn't anyone worry about me? Anyway, to be honest, I chose this show because it appeared to be another slice of life romantic comedy, but we now have a sci-fi futuristic action show on our hands, encased in a romantic comedy. The premise took a hard left turn and left me with Seiken no Quasar vibes in the fact that you swap some bodily fluids for power.
What?
If you know what I mean. My expectations were shattered and then rebuilt once I learned what this show was selling. If you enjoy good animation, fan service, and rom-coms, you should check it out.
だと思うの。ほら、秋の舞踊連盟のお祭り、上手い男の子がいた方が目立つし、私パドドゥとか踊ってみたいし。
確かそれは男女ペアの踊り。俺と踊りたいんだと。こいつ、俺のこと好きだろ。
Coming in at number 5, we have Dance Dance Danseur. When Junpei Morao was young, he saw a ballet performance that moved him, and he wished to become a dancer. But when his father passed away, he set it aside to pursue endeavors he believed his father would be more approving of. However, he has never been able to forget ballet, and all it may take him to get him to return to the art is a small push. Finally, a series without your typical romance setting, and to be honest, I personally enjoyed it.
Okay.
The show's greatest achievement is its ability to weave together multiple storylines into a single cohesive plot without feeling rushed or slow. The anime also makes risky choices in the development of the characters' relationships. I'm not sure I'd watch it again because it was so intense, but it's definitely worth at least one viewing. If you're looking for a good drama or just want to try something new, this is the show for you. Coming in at number 4, we have Love After World Domination. Himbo hero Fudo and dangerous villain Desumi are definitely in love. Too bad that they're mortal enemies and members of 2 opposing organizations. Fudo for the dynamic fighting force, the Gelato 5, and Desumi for the evil organization Gecko. But perhaps love can prevail. Let's go Power Rangers! Sorry. My bad. But the first episode will remind you of Power Rangers for sure. The creator of the anime uses Gelato as a parody of Power Rangers in the story. Love After World Domination is a romantic comedy with classic superhero tropes, and to be honest, I dig it. Overall, this anime is pretty solid. It's very enjoyable, has some solid BGM, and is a perfectly pleasant premiere, really. I can't think of much to complain about other than I wish there was more to watch at the moment. Why does it have to end so soon? Sorry, I have to do this. SPD emergency. That's embarrassing. Let's move on.
ほら大丈夫か
しょっぱい海が
Coming in at number 3, we have Summertime Rendering. Summertime Rendering centers around tragedy. After hearing about his childhood friend Ushio's passing, Shinpei returns to his hometown. Ready to attend the funeral, but not ready to handle the grief and regret of not returning sooner, Shinpei reunites with the people who loved Ushio and who love him. But instead of attending the funeral and working on moving forward through his sadness, July 22nd happens again. And then it happens again. Congratulations, you're stuck in a time paradox. But
Wait a minute. Who are you?
doesn't this plot sound familiar? Yeah, ReZero. Jokes apart, aside from the obvious difference in genre, with one focusing on action while others in mystery, Summertime Rendering offers much more delicate rules regarding its time loop. There are very few things explicitly explained to the viewers right now, but honestly, I'm favoring the show as another show to watch of the season. If you're unfamiliar with the genre, I would recommend this to anyone who is not afraid of gore.
篠宮は LINE 使うの初めてだろうし、いろいろ説明しておこうと思ってな。篠宮、既読ってわかるか？篠宮、既読ってわかるか？アプリ上でメッセージを表示すると、相手に既読通知を送る機能があってな。まあ相手がいつメッセージを読んだかわかるんだよ。
Coming in at number 2, we have Kaguya-sama, Love is War. I know. I heard you guys screaming. Honest, we already know about this anime, blah blah blah. But just hear me out, okay? I know it's one of the most popular shows, but still many people don't even know this anime, and plus, the new season's here. So, let's start with the plot. The student council of Shuchin Academy is headed by 2 individuals, President Miyuki Shirogane and Vice President Kaguya Shinomiya. The 2 are among the most powerful and well-known students in the entire school body, and a lot of people also see them as a power couple. Kaguya-sama takes such a simple premise that it's almost comical that no one has ever tried to exploit its full potential until now. The concept of basing an entire series on a confession war between 2 tsunderes is simple and straightforward, but Kaguya-sama expands on it in clever and, more importantly, amusing ways. Sure, it's not for everyone, especially those who dislike seeing 2 main characters conflate about confessing their feelings for each other, but honestly, its skits and endearing characters will make you cherish it for a long time. Coming in at number 1, we have My Dress Up Darling. The story follows Wakana Gojo, a high school student living with his grandfather. Wakana is keen to follow in his grandfather's footsteps as a craftsman of Hina dolls, but currently, he has only mastered making the clothes. Then we see Marin, a popular girl in his class at school who couldn't be more different from him. A chance meeting, however, means the two end up finding out about each other's pastimes, and the girl, Marin, begs him to help her with her own passion, which is cosplay. Damn, she's the perfect waifu. First of all, we have to be clear that My Dress Up Darling is a romance anime. The show doesn't shy away from this being the main focus of the story. I know everyone's wondering, is My Dress Up Darling really that good?
Yes.
Those who have seen it already know the answer. Those who haven't, come on guys, what are you doing with your life? If you're still on the fence regarding whether to watch it or not, then you should definitely give it a try. That is, unless you want to watch a pure vanilla rom-com experience. In that case, there are better alternatives out there.
I don't wanna fall in love.